federal public sees us as unprofessional. You not dictate what he's writing on his phone to the company. It is not clear. The full amount on this card, full amount does not come back to us. My name is Calvince, Association President, Digital Boda Drivers Delivery, Association of Kenya. Our work involves a lot. Normal day we start from around 5 a.m. in the morning, and some even does it up to, we have even shift the day and the night. We work across 24 hours. Our work involves delivering parcels from one point to another, and not only that, we also do border taxi services that we ferry passengers from one point to another. So mostly our work normally busy in the morning around 7 to 8 as people are going to work, and also late in the evening. We also do food deliveries, so the peak hours for food. So as a leader, most of my mandate now is to oversee their welfare, also to talk with the platform owners when there is a fare deactivation. I advocate for them. I also there to talk with the authority and even the government who are in place to ensure that there are good practices, so that we have a safe environment for these drivers who are the gig. This job is really motivating, but it's also exhausting. Like, you find that most of people have done a lot of things. They have even they have upgraded to have cars. Some have gone back to school. Some are taking their children to school. A lot of people are building houses. But that saying, it also has its own challenges. Like, that we have fear on the road. One accident can cost you everything that you have gained in your life. And not only that, we have unfair deactivation. So sometimes it's not that secure. We don't even have the insurance. The social protection part is not taken care of. And for that, even our clients, sometimes the way they rate us. So you are there on the road, and maybe they don't know how to rate, because somebody thinks that if you rode well or you delivered fast, then it should give you 1, meaning that now this is an excellent. And that one actually will, you can be deactivated when you don't notice, because you had a poor rating. So even our clients do not understand that, how do I rate? Is it 5 for best, or is it 1 for best? So it's challenging, and it's also motivating, because it has made people, even those who are not employed, to have something on their table. Actually, it is not rider's fault. But again, I hear we have two people. We have the rider and we have the client. So on the app base, the rider is the person who is requesting. So we are the drivers. I can say that maybe there need to be civic education. People do not know what they are doing. Like for the driver involved, that you don't know where I am, because we jungle even in the traffic. So maybe you are requesting that I come and pick you, or I deliver food. I'm in that traffic, and with you, because you are not patient. So or maybe you call me, but you know that we use our credit. We use all the operation cost is on us. So there's this client who does not understand. There's a thing that this motorbike belongs to the company. He thinks that when he order, I'm the one who should call, because maybe the credit is being provided by the company. So all this, if I fail to call the client, the client is going to cancel the request. So once he cancels the request, on my ratings, the other side, there's something we call driver score. So driver score goes down. The acceptance rates, maybe I'm on the active ride and somebody also is requesting. If I fail to pick that and I'm on a ride, it also goes to driver score, also goes down, and the acceptance rate. So once this acceptance rate and maybe the review from the clients comes in, the company because they're using algorithms. I don't know how they work. I think they are robots, I don't know, or AI. So it works that it will be on my disadvantage. So you find that now the company will see as if I'm not performing what I'm supposed to perform. So I risk being deactivated without notice. Yes. Actually, it is not clear. The full amount on this card, full amount does not come back to us, because sometimes, okay, I can say it is opaque. We cannot even understand how the calculation goes. But what we know, there's few companies that maybe after a week, you can get something being reimbursed back to your account. But it's not the clear thing that you worked for, because they will deduct their commission first, then they release whatever is remaining. But because it is opaque, when you sit down and start calculating how much was given to this client, so we just assume and we move on. Yeah. Actually, the general public, we are trying to clear our name. The general public sees us as unprofessional. They see us as we are people who cause chaos. Yeah, and this is also hard even to our family members. People do not accept as much the kind of work that we do, but it's time to make things work. And that's why for us, we have a slogan called safety and sanity. We just want to be safe so that the kind of rights that people see that we are doing, we eradicate. And also we need to ensure that there is safety across. So there is a lot of misconception that we undergo. Sometimes, people think that every person on a bike is maybe a boda rider, but that's not true. You find that somebody just bought a bike to do other errands. So if there's one person who has done something, it should not be put on us that this is how these people behave. So that's a serious misconception that we undergo. Well, thank you. We have two things. Like us as the association, last year we did a petition to the parliament. We are requesting for legal recognition and protection of e-hailing, boda and courier services, because we also went ahead and we got a national courier license for doing deliveries, which other companies do not have. So we are asking the government that if good, they need to consider our inputs, because we are the people who are on the ground and we understand this thing better. So on the petition part, we had again, because it was adopted, we are only waiting for implementation. So on the bill where I first interacted with the bill in the year 2023, that's October, when I made a call to the author of the bill, Honorable Kalwale, and we just sit down. The only problem that he did, that did not incorporate things dealing with digital. So in the year 2023, we are digital is really moving. So we were not considered in that. So we only request that, if possible, the bill that is there, we did a recommendation that yes, we say that we oppose it, but we oppose it on the current state. But if it can be amended so that it incorporate the part of the gig, digital economy part, so that we can know how algorithm work, it be open to us. We can know that these discounts that we are getting, where are they? We can also have somewhere where we have social protection. Can we have things like NSSF coming in? Because this is what we do, and what about tomorrow? So can we have things like that? Can we have SHA coming in on whatever I earn? So if we have social protection incorporated in, and we have good policies that can govern our work, then we have no problem with the bill. But at its current state, it was too silent on our side. That's why we say that we oppose. But with the recommendation that we gave in, if they can be considered, then I believe that all shall be well. Oh yes, I'll request that to our clients, they just see us as human beings. They need also to give us some respect. They need also to love us, and maybe because we undergo a lot imagining that traffic, you beat the sunny days, the rainy days, just to serve you. So we also request some kind of love, show us love and compliment where possible. And maybe to the government, what I can say is just listen to us and let's make this, because this is an emerging trend. So we who are using this thing, because we realize that even some of the lawmakers are not even using these services. So they are not aware, even if they're going to compose a law, what kind of laws are required in the industry. So we request that they listen to us, we work through this together, and the proposal that we give, at least they recommend and maybe pass them, that they can make them part of good policies that can govern the industry. And maybe to the app owners and the platform owners that we work with, they should not work against us. They should not, sometimes they need to listen to us, not what their systems tells them. We are human beings. They do not look at only the numbers that we see. We have numbers now. I can remove Calvince because I know Perez is still in the system. Jen is still in the system. No, we are human beings. They not only look at us as human beings, so that at least we can work together. And in the terms of these unfair pricing and logarithm, they need also to consider the economy. And like now the fuel has risen up and no company has done anything even about it. So they can also feel the economic status and at least do something. Thank you. To the platform owners, actually, I want to appreciate them because they have made things easy for us. They have made things easy for us. You know, like on our normal work, we call it tradition, where we could be in a certain place and we request for people passing by to maybe sit on our bikes, or we require maybe somebody from the office will call you to go and pick a parcel. But now with the coming of these, we call the TNC, transport network companies, or the platforms, now it's a bit easy that from my phone, I can receive a request. Even when I was just on my way from dropping another, I can receive a request and match directly to the direction that I'll be given based on the map and pick that consignment and deliver it, or I pick a client and drop. So I can say that they have made things convenient to us. Like in a normal day, you can do up to maybe 20 rides, 15 to 20 rides in a day. That's a good day. A bad day, maybe 5 to 10 on a bad day. So it's they have really enabled us to work with there's a freedom of work, because I choose the time when I'll be working. Although there are some that sometimes they restrain the number of hours that you should be online. So if you don't manage that, then they see as if you are not performing. So even tomorrow, if you try to go online, you will not get work. So like they punish you. I don't know how their system detects. But generally, it is good. What they have done to us, we recommend. But the only part thing that we see is there's an opaqueness on how they complicate their prices. You feel like a distance of 20 kilometers, somebody is saying that you collect 200. 20 kilometers, surely it is not fair. So on terms of pricing, I will request that they review the algorithm that they are using is not fair to us. It's fair to them, because for them, because they work with numbers, any amount that you will collect, be it 1 shilling, 2 shillings as a commission, all the operational costs are on us. So the bike is mine, meaning that the maintenance is on my side. I use my credit, because they say that there's an in-app call. Some clients do not even know how to operate that in-app call. And maybe there's another challenge that using in-app call, you find somebody is from a foreign country. Now you try to call, they're not receiving. So it means that even if I was to deliver food, nobody will pick this food, because now maybe it was out of network. So those are the challenges that we experience. But generally, it's a good space. If properly regulated, it's a good space to work on. When a client requests that maybe I pick him or her from one place to another, maybe I've delayed. There is an estimated time that they give you. that your driver will be here in 2 minutes, in 5 minutes. So the way that they calculate the distance, sometimes they don't consider the real roads that we use. So you find that if I'm here, it will give somebody maybe a direction that I'm directly opposite the person. So it will calculate like in 1 minute, I should be able to reach the client. Yet there is no road there. So, I have to go a different route. So when I'm going a different route, the app will tell the client that the driver is moving away from you. So the client here will come and cancel that I'm moving away. I'm not moving towards the direction where they are. So that simply will amount to deactivation, because like now I don't want to pick a client. So they feel as if now they are losing that client. So I risk being deactivated. But sometimes they listen much to client. Anything that client reports to the app is perfect true. But for us, you don't even have how you can even talk to them, because they don't have direct numbers. So you have to chat. When you chat, you're using an AI robot that does not even understand. We'll ask you, are you satisfied? No. Then when you request for a call, it might take time. So there is no time that we are given as drivers to explain ourselves. Some people are just, I don't know how, they are just moody and emotional that even you don't know what's happening. So somebody will even just abuse you. So you ask, why are you abusing me? Then they rate you. Some even say that you are attempted rape. So when they see attempted rape, as it was a female, then they blocked your account. Now they see it's a police case. Oh, go to police station, bring a clearance, what, OB number for you to be there. And it was a makeup thing. Like I can't just tell you, you will know who I am. I must report you. So they will not have that time that can you listen to the client and also listen to the driver, what really happened. They don't have that time. So that's where we have a challenge across. So mostly dealing with, I can say ladies, we endure a lot. We endure a lot because sometimes you want to give out the helmet just for safety. Also, no, my hair is too expensive. I can't put that. I say now, can you just consider your safety? At what? If you don't want, I'll cancel. I'll rate you poorly. So you not dictate what he's writing on his phone to the company. But the company will not come and listen that you say what you are doing. I was just trying to tell the client to put on a helmet. I think one of the app has done something good that, but it's on the taxi side, the vehicle side, where they can record everything. Even if you have an argument with the client, they can record just to come and check if you are on the right or who was on the wrong. But for us on our side from boda still, it is not that much. But that's the problem that we endure. As you know, every market there must be a mad person walking around. I can say there are cases, but basically you find that the client is supposed to confirm what I've delivered. If they're okay, then they will give me a code for me to end the trip or for me to end the delivery session. So if the client is in a hurry, or maybe at the supermarket or at the restaurant, these things were not packed on. So me, I went there and what do you need? I need for Jennifer. I need for Peter. Then the restaurant people will just give me because me, I don't know what I was supposed to collect. I go there, it's already packed. I'm told it is a pizza. So if the pizza is half inside or not, I don't know. I just pick whatever I have and deliver. So it's upon the client now to confirm if whatever I brought is what they ordered. So sometimes what they feel, there is a disconnect. They feel as if we are like employees of this company. They feel as if I go to the restaurant, then they don't even know that the restaurant is for maybe KFC or what. With it, they know the company. So if the consignment of the food was not full, they complain to the company. So it's upon the company to reach out to the restaurant. But sometimes the restaurant attendants will say, we gave it all. So we don't know what happened in between here. Yeah, sometimes it is a misconception. Yeah, but some I can say that like now we are being forced to destroy food and give a proof that you have destroyed. Why? So those are the food that you see some people are eating. Because you have reached to the client, you are trying to call. They have numbers that are not going through. Like I'll also advise people that they change their numbers. Put a number that we can easily access you with. I come to your gate, now I want to use an online call, in-app call, and you're not receiving. What will I do? It's a challenge. Yeah. What happened with those bikes is there's something we call fleet. So the yellow bikes you are seeing are not for Uber, but it's for a partner. Somebody has partnered with Uber. So with him, he has an electric bikes. So he offers them to Uber. So when you want to get more rides, actually now Uber are not giving any boda accounts anymore, unless you go to that company. So there is a monopoly there. That's also not good. So the bikes are not owned by Uber. That's for somebody who has a different business together, but he has talked to Uber on, I don't know, MOU or what, so that he can help Uber go green. Yeah, so the bikes are not owned by Uber. Even Bolt, this company do not own any bike. They don't at all. Actually, even those bikes you are seeing, people are paying for them. Like the yellow ones you are seeing, those drivers are paying for those bikes. Yeah.